Lights, camera, action, yeah, it's a movie. Get your popcorn, it's about to be.
Don't just dream it, drive it. Book your supercar experience today.
Hey, yo, what it do? It's your boy Haas, and welcome to the AO Show. YouTube, Kwan, KJ, UAN, code COLES, quotation marks, the AO Show. Peace to the guys on the earth. Love y'all. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a wonderful week, and I hope you're living your best life. You heard me? But y'all know why we here tonight, right? Thursday night football. What's up with 50 and Diddy? Let's get it.
Off the fake again. Over the middle. Caught at the 34. There he goes again. Inside the 15. Breaking tackles all the way to the 11. Since Gibbs came in as a rookie. Catch is made on the run. St. Brown. St. Brown inside the 10, setting him a first down. Second and goal. Through the middle. Gibbs into the end zone. This is gigantic. Second and 10. Montgomery breaking tackles. Inside the 10, he goes to the end zone for the touchdown. Well, he's so right with those explosive plays. 4 of them for 25 yards or more. Meanwhile, it's deflected, intercepted by the Lions. Second down and 8. To the end zone, open touchdown. Pressure. Off his back foot, throws, and that is hauled in, but a flag. Give it to him, and into the end zone he goes. Second and 5. Prescott throwing wide open and into the end zone. Goff in the pocket. Goff fires, caught on the run, and taking it inside the 30. Second down and 7. Gibbs. You can only bottle him up so long. Touch. Play action. Fired over the middle. Big gain inside the 30-yard line. St. Brown. Gibbs the back. Give it to him to the outside. Blocking. And into the end zone he goes.
So the Lions beat the Cowboys 44-30. Numbers out the way. Dak Prescott was 31 out of 47 for 376, a touchdown, 2 picks. Williams ran the ball 17 times for 67 yards and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 6 catches, 123. Flannery, 9 catches, 115 and a touchdown. Ferguson, 5 catches for 58 yards. And Pickens, 5 catches for 37 yards. As for the Lions, Jared Goff, 25 out of 34, 251 and a touchdown. 259 and a touchdown. Montgomery, 6 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown. Gibbs, 12 carries, 43 yards, 3 touchdowns. He also had 7 receptions for 77 yards. J-Mo, 7 catches for 96. St. Brown, the return of St. Brown, 6 catches for 92. As for the game, the Lions was basically up the whole game. And I mean, the Dallas defense, who had been playing good the past couple of weeks since they made the trade, couldn't stop nothing. I mean, like, when Dallas tried to make their run in the second half and was scoring and getting back in the game, I want to say they cut it down to 3. The defense couldn't stop nothing. I mean, Detroit just went back down, scored, and pushed it back up. As you can see, they won by 14. And the problem, Dallas out of here. I mean, I think they're eliminated. I don't see them getting in the playoffs. And Detroit's still on the outside looking in. And it's going to be shaky for them to get in. They're going to need some help. But as far as this game goes, Goff played good. You know what I'm saying? Jahmyr Gibbs is a video game. Like, when he get the ball in open space, it's funny. If you're a Detroit Lions fan, it's funny to see people try to tackle him. And if you're on the other team that's going against him, you shaking your head like, bro, what are we doing? How we can't get this guy? And shout out to St. Brown. On the ankle injury, I'm sure he's not 100%, came out and performed. Which leads me to talk about George Pickens. George Pickens had some plays where it looked like he wasn't part of the game. It was a certain play on where Dak threw him a comeback play, And it's like Pickens was jogging, and he just looked up at the ball like no effort, no nothing. And this is what got him out of Pittsburgh. And now he been having a phenomenal season. But this might be stuff like that, because we already know Jerry Jones. Stuff like that will be why Jerry Jones decide not to pay this man. I don't think that's the right call, but this is what can happen dealing in Dallas. I don't know, man. But I know what happened last night. The Lions basically eliminated the Cowboys from the playoffs, beating them 44-30. Next.
We have to find somebody that'll work with us that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business. We're losing.
Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Sean Combs. All of these reincarnations, all those name changes are attached to really bad deeds.
Everything in life, you're gonna have people that are bad and people that are good. You have to choose your side.
Now let's talk about the hot news that's going on. And I really wasn't going to touch on this, but it's a hot topic. So I'm gonna do it this one time, and I'm probably never going to touch on this again. But the Netflix documentary, executive produced by 50 Cent, about Sean Combs, The Reckoning. Man, first of all, what popped in my mind was like, damn, why do 50 hate this guy so much? I mean, don't get me wrong, he got hate for, I ain't gonna say hate, but he got issues with a lot of people. And we all know if you got an issue with 50, you got an issue until he say it's over. That's for sure. And hopefully this capped that off. But it got me thinking, like, I remember when 50 did the interview, it was like, they was asking him what his issue with 50 was, with Diddy was, and he was like, bro asked me if I could take you shopping. Like, I'm some type of chick or something. And I was like, yeah, okay. But I think it's deeper than that. I think the boy tried 50. I really do. I really do, because 50 is he doing whatever he can to make sure he destroy this dude. Now, let's get this straight. 50 didn't come up with this footage. He didn't go out and put this together. This is from Sean Combs himself. And I'm guessing the person, it looked like he was filming a documentary about what was going on leading up to his trial and all whatever happened. And maybe the dude who was recording it, Puffy did what Puffy do and didn't pay dude. So dude was like, I got this footage. Netflix, what up? And Netflix was like, all right, who can we get to put this out? Ding, Curtis. 50. 50 is really just the executive producer. But I know he got a high off being the guy to put this out. So, again, my takes from it is 50 just don't like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's apparent. And also, even though, he was promoting love and he did inspirational things, Diddy was involved in a lot of scandalous shit when it comes to this music industry. I'm not going to talk about everything. I'm just going to point out a few things. And one thing being him putting a meal on Pac's head. Now, this ain't nothing that this documentary just exposed. This has been talked about. Keefy D, the person who was involved, said this. We noticed that the Crips, it was the Crips in LA that Diddy was paying for security, and once stuff started getting crazy and the pressure was getting put on Bad Boy by Death Row, Diddy said, "Look, I got to get rid of this guy." What can you do? It's tapes. You hear all these conversations, and it's like, man, it just bringing it all back up, and it's like crazy. And not only the Pac murder, the whole thing about Biggie's death. And it wasn't that he set Biggie up. I would say, I'm not going to say that because we don't know yet, but why would you want this guy in LA so bad knowing LA don't want him here? And if they get a chance, they going to do it. This is what LA is not to be played with out there when it comes to shit like that. And we know how it was going at the time. If you was around at that time, you know how the tension was. There was no reason for Biggie to be out in LA. And if you get to LA and you do the Soul Training Awards, whatever, after that, get out of here, bro. And Diddy like, I'm out. Biggie like, I'm out of here. I'm about to go to London, do this press tour, do whatever. And Puff like, nah, we staying. Why? So you could throw a party and floss in LA knowing what you did? Makes no sense. And then it's the situation with the dude Chris, the dude who helped him form Bad Boy, and how he came back with the bat and made him sign over his 25% of Bad Boy with the promise, I'm gonna give it back to you. That never happened. It's crazy. Then you hear from Biggie's mom, you hear from the Locks, you hear from Mace, you hear from other Bad Boy artists. Like, nobody, all the money Diddy made off Bad Boy, nobody got bread but him. Crazy, right? I mean, a lot of stuff that happened that Diddy was responsible for, but I can't say he's responsible for everything, because they talk about the thing that happened at the basketball game where people got stampeded and people was injured and killed or whatever. I mean, Diddy put the event together. Can you say he should have been responsible for the security? You can, or can you say the venue should have been responsible for that? I mean, there's just so many things going on, and this doc is doing two things. It's shining a crazy light on Diddy, but it's also keeping his name around why he locked up. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into the freak off stuff because we all know about that, but like I say, this really makes Diddy look bad. And I remember personally, I had a conversation, not with Diddy, but with some people from Bad Boy, whose names I'm not gonna say, and they was trying to negotiate a deal, whatever, and they was like 85% of your publishing. I'm like, what? And then dude came back at another time when they was launching Undiz, and Little Kim album was about to come out, and they came to us and was like, we like y'all, you know what I'm saying? We want to take y'all music and give it to Little Kim. And I'm like, what? I mean, it was just always something crazy. But this whole 50, I hope this the end of it. I really do. But man, I guess if you want to check it out, go check out the doc on Netflix. Sean Combs, The Reckoning. Next.
Hey yo.
And that was the AO Show. I'm Haas YouTube, Kawan, KJUAN, code COLES, quotation marks, the AO Show. Peace to the guys on earth. Love y'all. Again, hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a wonderful week. And I hope you live your best life. You heard? Now, please continue to tell a friend, tell somebody at work, to tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriend, tell the dude at the liquor store, tell the people at church. Holla at the AO Show, because it's where it's at. You heard me? But y'all know the Julie. Fruck what they say, my kind of watch what the fruck you do, all right? I'm Haas. This is the AO Show, and I'm out. Peace.